y'all. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to understand, yo, because everybody is so bent up on what the next person is doing, and this ain't even about subordinate leadership. None of that. Like, yo, for real, this is about you. I want you to close your eyes. You listening to this? I want you to close your eyes and think about what you do on a day-to-day. When you wake up in the morning, how you react to things, how you respond to things, your routine, what you do on every day that you wake up. Because most people, I promise you, bruh, most of y'all ain't going to succeed doing nothing because you so busy worrying about what the person to the left and the right of you doing.
What are you doing today that makes you better than the person you were yesterday? That is part of the Ascension brand. That is the motto, the heart of what we stand for. When I pass away, I want people to know. I want people to remember me, not for the time that I've spent on this planet, but for the things that I have done to contribute to society. My mama raised a loser, but I broke the chain.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dirty Chunk Podcast, where the elephant is always welcome. It is me, your boy Marcus Morton. Always here with me is the Aaron Mack, and we are back in the lab here today with our lovely ladies, Alyssa Ramirez and Coco. Woo! Get hype, everybody. It's
Boy.
100.
All right, fake energy over.
God damn.
Fake energy over. All right, so we got, this is the I want y'all to understand how excited I am about this. Mm-hmm. This is episode 100. What does that mean, Mark?
Money, baby.
I mean, I don't know if it means money or not, but you know, no. we definitely stepping into a higher plane right now.
Is it true?
Y'all remember the very first what am I trying to say? Like our very first mission. Was the 1,000 hours.
Oh my God!
It started off as 10,000.
10,000. It started off as 10,000, and then it went to 1,000, and then it just kind of went to 50. I think we did a lot more than 50, but you know,
yeah. We did.
I think we kind of came around the ballpark of like 280. I want to say. Around. Yeah, which is more than what most people are doing, because most people just sitting on the couch watching us.
I thought you was gonna go to the stats of podcasts, how they don't make it past the 4th episode.
100 episodes later, Mark is still making up words, y'all. Love it.
He wasn't making up words. He was trying to say statistics.
Statistic.
He's not a statistician.
What were we talking about before we started? We were going into a conversation and I wanted to hold it until the Ali and AJ thing. Like, yo, like, so recently we I don't know if anybody care for me to tell stories or whatever. Ain't nobody objecting yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and
just tell the story.
Anyway, so we get invited to an event at Richmond Comics. Shout out to Richmond Comics, Tommy up there, Richmond Comics, man. Thank you for welcoming us with open arms. It was a wonderful experience, a nice community thing. We get there, and the woman who invites us, she goes, "This is Ali and AJ." When she's introducing us, and I look over at Alyssa, I'm like,
"Did you come over there?"
Who? Turns out, she saw Alyssa on Facebook and just thought that Ali and AJ just fits better because
wasn't it Disney stars?
Yeah.
They're
a music group, and then they were like, "Oh, we'll never forget your names."
And I was like, I bet.
It's not my name.
I bet. But yeah, that happened.
I thought it was cute.
We sold absolutely no books there.
Because we sold out at
we sold out of books. We were still sold out of books, and yeah, that happened. you know. But it was a cool experience, and we look forward to the next one where we actually have books. You know, I did find out that people actually are waiting for book 2.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
The very first thing that she greeted you with.
Right. I was like, yo, I don't get a hello.
Not a hi, my name is.
Nah,
No.
it's too cliche.
Just when is book 2
When
coming
is book
out?
2 coming out? She's like, hi, Alice. Hi, Allie. Nice meeting you. Looked at me, when is book 2 coming out? Okay. All right. All
Get on the ball.
right.
Hurry up. Chop, chop.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Mary Tarani, man. I haven't got a chance to read her book yet, but from what I read in the first 10 pages, it's right up my alley. It's
Okay.
you know, talking about the post-apocalyptic stuff and you know, how humanity can destroy stuff. We gotta love a book like that.
Sounds familiar.
It sounds very familiar. Her book synopsis, like when I heard it, I was like, that sounds familiar. So yeah, nice stuff.
Sounds like a great partnership one day.
Cool stuff. Right. So man, what's been going on with y'all? And it was like, actually, you know what? I ain't even gonna go there because there was something that Marcus told me recently, and I told him if he don't bring it up on the podcast, I'm gonna fire him. I'm gonna fire him. So, Mark,
When I was gonna fly under the radar.
there was yeah. Go ahead.
Like I can't really. Well, all right. So my friends from high school, they'll know this story very well. There's been like a very specific number that I've been using since like middle school. I don't know how I came up with the number sequence, but I remember it was like a cluster of things. I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this number from here, this number from here, and like so on and so on. So that number was. Now I'm gonna have to change it on everything because then I'm putting that there.
No, you gotta say the number. Don't even say the number.
But anyway, I mean they're gonna know the number after I tell the story. But anyway, we're gonna fast forward to now.
Well, at least they're gonna have to dig for it. Goddamn, don't just give it to them.
The number that I've been using for like since middle school, or basically my entire life, because like my life started when I got my cell phone. So you know, put it that way. But anyway, it's a number that's very close to someone now that I know. That number is someone's birthday that's been, you know, very close to my life right now. So it was real touching.
So I know, like when people ask about my story with Alyssa, a lot of people just like, yo, that shit didn't happen, bro. That's not happening. So I wanted to go boss or false with this one. Because I was like, when he told me, I was like.
Also, when she found out,
Nah.
I was doing something on my phone, and I had
I wanted you
unlocked
to
it.
open your phone.
Oh yeah.
And he told me the password. I was like, that's birthday. But no, at first I thought, I was like, you're being weird now. Like, we didn't even start dating that long.
What?
I was like, I've been using this number since freaking middle
Yeah, I
school.
thought he was like being weird. I was like, all right, hold on.
Actually, it's in my email and some other stuff, some usernames.
See?
Passwords.
Divine intervention.
Bro, divine. Like when I say it's written in the stars, fam. It's written in the stars, fam. It was just meant to be, man. So it was just meant to be.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell y'all the story about why I started calling Alyssa Lee?
Mm.
No.
So pretty much like the same thing, and I ain't trying to one up you because somebody gonna be like, hey, he's just always trying to one up me. Anyway, so
Speak your truth, man.
when I met Alyssa, and I told her I was a writer, she asked me how long was I writing, and like at that point I had to be realistic and was like, yeah, I've been writing for a long time. Like so, I actually got a character that has the same name as you. And her nickname is Lee. So I just started calling her that.
Okay.
And she was like, you just made that up. I was like, no, I'm dead serious. I pulled up the Dropbox note, and like luckily, because like most computer systems, they'll tell you like when it was created and all those other things. Dropbox don't do that. Dropbox had to be the only weird system in the world that only shows the last time you updated it. But even the last time I updated the file that I showed her was still 2 years before we met. So I was like, don't make a liar out of me, man. Don't make a liar out of me. All right, so yeah. Now that we done got past story time, preamble, ramble, I guess. And I always talk about the first time I started writing, y'all. This was the iPod Touch that I used in the locker room in Charleston, South Carolina, somewhere to write the first edition of Legacy of the Legend of the Oracles. This is the look out, Mark. Try to wrap your fingers around that, man.
You need to keep this in a box somewhere. When you pass, they're gonna have a museum and it's gonna be sitting in a glass case.
I thought about that. That's why I keep it. That and the fact that it probably if I was to find a way to turn it on, I'm pretty sure it got some notes on there from when I first started writing. So whenever I can get it to turn on, I guess that'll be a thing.
Yeah, we can find the charger somewhere.
You don't have to go to some kind of antique store.
eBay.
But anyway, yeah. All right, so let's get into this episode, man. We ain't gonna bore y'all too much with a whole bunch of
Sappy, lovey.
Yeah, sap stuff. Y'all don't let me be the only one to go into this because y'all know how I do. It's 4 people here, and I know that all of us got the same experience when it comes to this place that we work at. Now, before we get here, I want to just say that. Let me lean up a little bit because the camera can't see me. I want to say that this conversation is not to bash the 9 to 5. This conversation ain't about the 9 to 5. This conversation is about people and people's actions. So I went through something this week, and the situation almost brought me out of character. That's literally the best way I can put it. And you get to a point where you yo, the world right now is trying me, and I mean trying me hard. And it don't even necessarily have to be a specific person, bruh. But you can get in situations where individuals that just kind of put you in a state of, and you think about it, squirrel puppy, and you think about and you think about it, right? And you're just like, yo, if I react to this, it ain't nothing good gonna come out of this. So what I want to bring to the table, and of course, we had to discuss this because we didn't want this to be a gossip conversation. What I want everybody to bring to the table right now is situations, a situation that kind of brought to, I want to know from y'all, when have y'all had a situation at this place with people that we kind of, our target audience, I'm going to say, for this podcast, where y'all had to just sit back and just be like, yo, you trying me, but I'm gonna back the fuck up because if I keep going, I might snuff you. And so, who wants to go first? Who wants to take this?
I think Courtney does.
Y'all all know
I set that up.
Situation from last week.
Yeah, tell the audience. Go ahead.
So I'm trying to not to go into too much detail. So last week I had an associate out of line claiming that me and other people does not do that job. So me, me. I'm like, right. Usually, I let that go.
Right.
But if you want to walk up on me like you want to hit me.
Oh, no. He didn't walk up on you like he was going to hit you, though.
2 men had to, push him, chill.
We don't do that here.
Yeah, we don't do that. He was like, we don't do that. We don't do that here. What's wrong with you? But the whole time I was just thinking, just touch me. But I was about to say something. So threatening or real threatening, but I stopped myself. I was like, wait, You gotta think about what you have outside.
Right.
I was thinking about my son, and then I
Right.
just got emotional and just started boo-hooing because that's all I could think about was my child. Like, what if I would have did this?
Right.
Where would he be right now?
That's deep. Cause like if you say something, you just on their level.
Right.
You just sink right down to their level. I get that. I get that.
And then it's so much ignoring and pushing it aside that you can do. Because with this person, it was a constant thing.
Mm-hmm.
Every day, it was something different.
Mm-hmm.
But it just got that far.
That particular day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because higher ups was allowing it to go that far.
Oh, we gonna need we gonna skip past that part and just talk about the opposite spectrum of that, because that'll be a whole different conversation. People who are scared, people who are afraid of conflict and don't want to deal with it.
Yes.
That'll be a whole different. You in the position where you're supposed to do that and you don't do it. That'll be a whole different conversation. All right, all right. Next episode, we're gonna talk about people who are afraid to address conflict. All right, let's go. We gonna talk about that. Not avoiding the problem 101. All right.
But yeah, and I'm the type of person that does not like picking. Like, you pick and pick and
like
pick.
a bully.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, especially with when I see someone do it to someone that I know that's not going to react the way I do. I'm defensive as hell. Like Marcus, let somebody pick with Marcus. What you think gonna happen?
By the way, no one did.
All right. So like, what I want to address, right, is like, how is it like what makes a person, right? I'm really trying to figure it out. What makes a person come to a job? You signed up to do a job. You signed up to do. You volunteered pretty much, because I have never yet in my life have I seen somebody who was just like,
go to this job.
This a motherfucking application. You sign it. You sign this shit.
Where there was that one video.
You sign it.
Go back there.
No, but for real though, like I've never seen anybody say, "Yo, you better get this motherfucking job, and you better work it."
Well,
I mean, granted, your parents might. If
my dad.
If you,
that's why I'm here still.
Depending on certain circumstances, you're not forced, but you're led to get this job.
But yeah, like
you still have a choice.
What makes a person? And here's what I'm trying to get at, yo. Like, for real, there's people who we work with, right? Who, instead of doing what they need to do, they continue making excuses about why they are where they are. And here is a guy who he comes to work. I don't know if he come to work every day. I don't know if about his attendance. I don't know the guy, but I know his type. For you to come to work, of all places, and want to pick a fight with somebody who is supposed to be in charge of you, only tells me one thing. You feel like you lost control of your life. So when somebody else try to take control of it, you in your feelings.
And can't take the ability to self-assess and figure out how you can get to that point so you can get back control.
Ooh.
At this point, these people dumb out here. I ain't even gonna lie.
Mark, you got something to add on that?
Kind of when you said like you volunteered for that job. All the choices that anyone makes, that person made. How can you say that they lost control when those were their choices? They chose to put in the application, go through the hiring process, the interview, all that other stuff, orientation. They had many a chances
to back
interview.
Up. That's a problem.
But that too, yeah. It's literally application, orientation, boom, you got the job. You start Monday.
I don't even think it's that long of a process though, Mark. I feel like that's been situations where people have gotten into the building the day they put the application in, bro. Bro, the person in charge of it is telling you that happens, bro. Like that really does happen.
Well, I don't know about the day of, but the day before, yeah, it's happened.
Yeah.
I waited.
Bro, I waited a month. I waited a month, bro. But yeah, no, like for real, like, and I feel that, like, but at the same time, think about the situations that make these people that set them off. It's the
littlest of thing.
It's I need you to do this. Well, I don't want to do that. I don't care what you want to do. Business needs say you need to do this. So then they mad. Why I got to do it? Because it's your job. You trained to do it.
They treat it like it's freaking school, man. It's like school all over. No, this job really remind me of high school. So
it really does. It really does. Especially what happened to me this week, bruh. And I mean, we can go into that because like it's not even just about like. It's not even about people who's under us. Like, I'm not even about to go into this conversation and talk like, you know, as a leadership versus subordinate type conversation. I'm not even going into that. Like, I'm talking like, yo, everybody on all levels is trash, yo, and in a sense of like, yo, y'all are horrible people. When y'all clock in. And the pressure of the job gets to you, you turn into a horrible person.
Oh my
and bro, like for real, I hear so much, so many different occasions about how certain people are, you know, so sweet and how they so perfect and I had to have this conversation with Alyssa on multiple occasions about multiple different people. And she says, this person is so awesome, this person is this person is that. And I'm like, I feel you on that, but hold that thought. Wait until you see them in a stressful situation to make that determination. Because there's been people that she said, yo, this person is so awesome. And I'm like, yo, that person is ass. Like, they straight trash, bro. Have you seen them under pressure? They suck. Like, for real. Like, yo, I had to, and this one of the people, one person that she said that about had just cussed me out the day before because I was like, look, I need you to do this. Can you do that? And I asked the question, can you do that for me? I ain't doing shit. Y'all leadership. Y'all never work. And I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? I'm like, yo, I just asked you to do something for me. I don't know where this is coming from. I'm new here. Why is this happening? Like, for real, like I don't know. But for real, you got people who, like, as soon as the pressure hit them or the job hit them or not even that, they get around other people.
Oh,
bruh. I watched a manager with another manager go off on somebody at our level last week. No joke. I watched my man, he straight went off on dude. And I'm like, yo, that ain't even that ain't even him.
It's not.
But for real, like he took that situation like, I'm showing this new guy here how it go. So let me use my power to push up on this dude real quick and just straight fuck his day up.
It's more so that I can't talk about it.
I was there when it happened.
I know, but
I was right
the
there.
reason why he does that, because it's not all, it's like on and off, but I'll let you know.
So I think that where me and you differ, and it might just be like a situation of would you stop staring at me like that?
Go ahead.
You threw me off.
Where you and I differ.
That's gonna be an awful cut.
No, you good. Go ahead. Just stop stopping.
Plus, you're literally blocking me from the entire shot.
Still in all the shine.
So I think that where me and you differ is I'm willing to give people another shot.
Oh, no.
And I will actually figure out what caused the issue rather than matching that same sort of energy. If somebody comes to me really angrily, I don't spike as hard as you do.
Oh no, but best believe I'm not about to match no energy because somebody get pissed off at work.
I've seen you do it.
You seen me do it where?
I've seen you do it.
Mark, how many people have you seen cuss me out?
I
don't know. Man. I don't
Depending
be
on the
around,
person,
man.
you can spike.
So
Show up. Be like, Aaron, no.
it was only one time where I felt like I was about to retaliate on somebody that I was talking to at work, and that was when I was on night shift. That was when the dude walked up on me, act like he wanted to fight. That was literally the only time where I even thought about it. All the other times, like, yo, for real. I had and this same dude that I'm talking about, he tried it on me, but I looked at him, I was like, bro, I ain't here for all that. I don't know what you thought I was here to ask you, but I ain't here for all that. And I walked away from him. I'm not about to sit up there and take that. But like I'm saying, like, Alyssa says she wants to give people second chances. I get that.
I believe in building a better culture rather than building a environment that believes that people are less than because they can't control their
So the 48
energy.
laws, the 48 laws of power say you got to snuff out everything that's bad in the culture in order to get rid of it.
Yeah, you can snuff it out by figuring out what the root cause is.
Destroy it. I think you need to read that book.
It's like you don't let weeds grow.
You don't let weeds grow. You just destroy it. Like,
Yes, but you also
Don't
can
get-
smother fire just by smothering it. You don't gotta stop.
oh, the differences of perspectives here. I love it. I love it. Let's keep it going.
Destroy it.
Let's destroy it. Absolute
If
destruction.
it speaks other than what I agree
Obliterate
with,
it all.
cut its head off.
You Thanos. No, that's not even. That's not even what
That
we're
sounds
talking
like
about.
that conversation.
That's not even what we're talking about.
That
like,
sounds like that conversation.
Because people can disagree with you, but at the same time, like if I'm disagreeing with Courtney and Courtney just goes slam off on me because she's at a higher position, that doesn't say I'm not about to sit up there and be like, oh well, I'm gonna give them a second chance. No, you were an asshole.
No, you can
You are a
confront them
fucking
and
asshole.
say you can confront them and
They
say,
ain't not
"Hey, here's
confronting.
where you're messed up.
No,
No,
Here's
that
how
does
you
not
can
happen.
improve."
because if you use your power to oppress me, like if you use your power
Maybe
to
I just-
oppress another individual.
Maybe I balance myself better within the building and don't have people oppress me. So
Maybe.
maybe that's a
Maybe you just haven't gone through the same things that I've gone
Alyssa,
through.
you just stay in your bubble.
Yeah, right.
I stay to myself because I'm trying to create a culture that's better.
But at the same
By
time,
staying to yourself.
But at the same time, you're having issues like this with people who are above you. Yet you're not saying that. So do you still just give those people a second chance? Because
I
I want to point out that there's an individual that you're having a problem with right now who when you were at tier 1, he did the same exact thing.
Oh,
this
I know.
is the situation that I'm talking about. Like, yo, for real.
And now
this-
he comes to me for my opinion of things because he knows that I know what I'm doing.
he didn't defeat you when he wanted to. How do you think he feels about that? You think he just like walking through like, oh man, I didn't win, so she's the better. He's
He's coming up with a way or something to try to break you down. Believe that.
You can't win.
Because
You're
that's how
unbreakable.
because that's what they do, and you had to be unbreakable when it comes to that. It's like they're going to always, and corporate America is going to always try to beat you down with this mentality of stay in your place. Every time that like they want you to stay in your place when it's convenient for them, but when it's time to like branch out, then they're like looking at you like, okay, why didn't you do better? And it's not because the job requires you to do that. It's because the people who are in charge of it are just fucking assholes who just can't take responsibility for nothing they're doing.
So, Alyssa, remember you messaged me
Mm-hmm.
about the mistake I made? Well, I made a mistake in a violation.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, so did you talk to said person, manager, issues?
I mean, we were in SPPR at the time, and they asked me about what it was.
Because he sent us a nice meme message. But like,
Yeah, it popped up
So
on
what
everyone's
Aaron
screen
was
at the
sa-
same time.
Help me out here,
just
Coco.
to me, and
Help me out here, Coco.
What he was just saying, like, I've been asking for said list that I need, materials that I need to not make that mistake. But you want to be the asshole. Oh, you can do it yourself. No, but I'm constantly telling you that I can't. and that I needed. But get mad at me when you get called out on your bullshit.
But you ain't doing your job when I get in trouble, you ain't doing your job. But when you need something from me to get your job done, I can't come through. But I get a second chance though. I get to be the asshole at all parts of this, and I don't have to take accountability for nothing because it's just a stressful job. I get to be an asshole at work, but as long as I'm a good person outside, I'm good, right?
Hell no.
I still full-heartedly agree on calling them out on it.
But
people don't like to be called out.
I call them out all the time.
People don't like to be called out.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
They don't.
But that's the thing about this entire episode is you have to be, in order to progress in life, whether it be your personal life, your professional life, your spiritual life, whatever the case might be, you need to be able to turn a mirror on yourself and say, okay, how am I going to take this? Am I going to take this and just fight back and retaliate? Or am I going to fight, or am I going to look within myself and see, oh, I guess I should probably reconsider that. Oh, I wonder if I could have handled that differently.
Yeah.
Oh, there could have probably been 3-4 other ways that we could have handled this, and then this, with that, and the other might have worked out a lot better. Oh, I could have approached it this way and said things this way, and you and him could have had a probably better relationship and actually had everyone set up for success and built a better culture.
Can I be real? And I agree with you.
You better.
I agree with you, but that never seems to work for me. Because there's been situations where I've tried to like put a spotlight on something that could have been done better, and it still get put on me. Now, granted, you might have had better experience with
Maybe.
those type of situations, but especially like the. Bro, I'm really for real. Like, I'm not trying for real though. Hold on 1 second. I'm not trying to like take nothing away from like your work ethic. I'm really not. But with certain people, and I'm talking about the grown men that we work with, certain people that respond different to different body parts. I hate to say it. I hate to say that. I hate to say that. But bruh, it's really a thing. Sexism is such a huge thing in where we work at, and people and people in upper management, they respond differently depending on who they talking to and what they look like, and it's a gender thing.
I also believe that it's a rapport thing. I mean, I understand, and it definitely is a problem, but I think that building a rapport with somebody is also very, very important. And I think that in my current position, like, I'm not on a day-to-day dealing with them.
Yeah,
I'm there to support. And I make sure that everyone knows that I'm there to support. And I will do what I can, but I will also say, hey, here's why I can't do this. And as long as I have reasoning behind it that's sound, they'll be willing to listen to me. And that's why I think that I'm more in a position that I can say, hey, here's the mirror.
True. I got a list. You think you can walk around with mirrors tomorrow?
Yeah.
I got a list.
But yeah, as I was trying to say, like, when you do deal with a person every day, I eventually think that, I gotta fix this. It's toxic. Like, I can't work in this condition, whatever. But sometimes it goes well. Like, it's fixed, everything's going smooth, but then it goes slowly, go right back to where it began. Like, what happened?
And you're right. But for what my experience is, it works in the moment because it's in the moment. But what happens is that after the moment is done, they go around other people in their same position and talk shit about their underlings, and then we right back at square one because y'all can't stop gossiping about shit. Because like you said, everything is high school.
It is.
And like, all right, so we're gonna full circle this thing, right? Because like, what the question that I want to answer is like, for real, I'm a 9-to-5 person, and I'm trying to get out of 9-to-5. I'm trying to get out of corporate America because I'm getting tired of everything that I'm going through on my day to day at my job, whatever the case is. I want to get out of that. And the problem is that, yo, for real, y'all looking for people to help you, but I need everybody to understand that, yo, everybody is there for a paycheck. Bruh, ain't nobody there to take care of you.
People barely there for the damn paycheck.
Bruh, you think somebody there to take care of you? You want to put your faith in somebody else to pull you up out of bootstraps, bruh? You better work your ass off. You better show people exactly what you made of. You better be like, for real. If you better find the person who's doing the best and do better than them, because that's the only way you gonna be able to make it happen, bruh. Like, for real. Like,
that's crazy.
Yo,
because it's an associate that like builds himself up like that. Like, oh, he ain't better than me. Watch, I get more than him. He said, watch, tomorrow I'm gonna pack 1,000 items, and he did that 1,001.
That's fucking amazing. That's fucking amazing, because I ain't never did that. I went on the joint. I think the most I got was like 500. And at that point I was just like, yo, I'm done working for you.
Most
like,
people
I'm just
use
like,
that,
I'm just like, fuck. I'm done. I'm tired. My fingers hurt.
But he said he was gonna do it, and he did it. Like,
that's crazy.
Surpassed all the best packers. Like,
he at our level now, right?
Huh?
He at our level now, right? No. He playing on it?
No. You know who he is. He just don't care.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That person.
Like, for real. And you got people who come in and they can be phenomenal people. They just choose not to. Mm-hmm. Why? Because, bro, I don't care. Like, I just don't care. Like, and that's a perfect example. Like, he comes in and he shows that he can do it.
Right.
He can make it happen.
He
just don't care.
He just don't care.
And for real, like, yo, how do I move forward? How do I move forward? He might not even be one of the people who even want to move up in corporate America. He might be too artistic in the mind to even want to do anything. He might be an entrepreneur spirit and just really don't care. I'm just here for a paycheck. But the problem is that, look, for real, y'all asking people who just there for a paycheck to care like they there for more than just that.
But as I said, most of them people not even there for a paycheck because they looking for a way to go home every chance they get.
But see, look, and that's also another thing. They there
just to be
all
there.
right, so look, for real. let's be honest. You came there, you got a job for a reason. I ain't never seen nobody with a job and have a reason to have a job. I ain't never.
This one lady, she used to always say, like, "Oh, my husband got a good job." Like,
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Then why you work overtime?
I don't need to work here, but you be here every day.
Every day. Let's be real. I ain't never seen nobody who didn't need to work for real, just at work. Just willingly clock in every single day. Never. It don't work that way. That ain't how life works. Like, yo, for real. Like, who are you kidding? All these people, they need some sort of income. So whether they take VTO every day or whatever, they happy at the fact that they got a job, but they just don't necessarily want to be at it every day. And why? Because they don't necessarily like it. And I get it. You don't like the job. You hate your job. I get that. It's a job. But at the same time, what are you trying to do with your life? And we talked about this on the previous episode where, when I had the epiphany, like, look, you're going to have to work some overtime to get what you want. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to come in on a Thursday. and exactly. I mean, I had the same thought. Alyssa had to give me a whole 30-minute pep talk.
Maybe longer.
Somewhere around 30 minutes to 4 hours, she had to give me a pep talk on why it was important for us to work on Thursdays from that point on out to the rest of the year. Mm-hmm. And Alyssa had to go through the works to get me to understand, like, look, if we do this, this is what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Alyssa showed me a whole graph. She showed me a whole. Know your people. She showed me. Boss of False.
Boss.
here. This is
Alyssa
our we work
look.
regularly.
So Alyssa showed me a whole graph and was like, all right, so this is what happened, like a whole chart. This is the numbers. This is the breakdown. If we work this much overtime, we work this much. This is how much we're gonna have, and like for
This
real.
is how many conventions we can go to. This is how many books we can order. This is how many whatever we need.
And I'm so serious, but that's what she had to do to get me to understand. Like, look, you need to work some overtime,
That's what's up.
and I had to just be like, all right, cool. I can't argue with that. I'm looking at the numbers. The numbers don't lie. I mean, granted, Uncle Sam gonna lie when he take it, but you know, that's a conversation for another day. But you know, like I saw that, but I'm working towards something. Yo, people all the time they ask me, yo, why every time something go down you say it's just Amazon? Why you always say that? Marcus know the answer to that.
It's really just Amazon. You come here, you go home. You do your 10 hours, you go home.
You
Wait.
literally said the name.
Oh my God.
It's all good. I was told that we can talk about it as long as it's not like bashing the company.
It's a great place to work.
We're not bashing the company. We're just bashing the trifling ass people that work for it.
That's insane. But so I ain't really have much to say on this episode because they're a little bit in higher positions.
So this
than
ain't.
I am.
I want to stop you there because this ain't. I don't want you to just think that we just talking about work because this is more. This is so
true.
much more than just work.
I just have different experience than they do because I'm the lower levels of the.
That ain't the truth.
No,
No.
it's
That ain't
because
the
you're
truth.
you.
No.
It's because you, bro.
You're you.
I purposely didn't ask you anything because I knew for a fact that you wouldn't retain any of it anyway to even talk about it. You, bruh, for real. And I applaud you and Alyssa because bad shit can happen to y'all and it rolls right off of you. Bro, I hold it.
Y'all know that meme with the dog?
Be a duck.
No, with the dog in the fire. It's like a spot.
Yeah, he's sitting at the table eating soup or something.
No, it was
Oh.
coffee or something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
this is
coffee
nice.
in his newspaper. Got it all over the table.
His whole house is burning down. He's like, this is
Can we
fine.
please zoom in on that part? All over the mic and everything. Just spit
I
take.
was like, what are they talking about? Why the fuck was I drinking when y'all was talking about that? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Please let us fast forward and zoom
Oh,
in
God.
and
That,
replay in slow mo.
don't do a slow-mo split take on me, though.
Please tell me that they had like
Hold
the
on,
best
Paul, I
reaction.
need a napkin of tissue.
On my fucking nose.
Give me a tissue.
I don't know if we have any more in here.
Oh my God. Just toilet paper. I need to blow my nose.
Oh,
You got some over there?
No, I don't.
Oh my God.
Oh, man. That's,
Exactly. That's how they are. The shit can be fire
like,
right
I
there.
swear, bro. It pisses me off because Alyssa, somebody would do something to Alyssa and like she would literally like be upset about it for like 20 minutes and then she's like on to the next thing. I'm like, yo, how the fuck did you just forget about the fact? Like, yo, I just had to bring up something that she like probably wasn't even fucking thinking about when she was saying something about giving people second chances.
Charmin?
Yeah, we got the good stuff, man, because y'all use up a lot of stuff when y'all come here.
That's
Get our people the good stuff, man. So yeah, y'all folks, man, world burning down. Y'all just like, yep, minding my business. Minding my business.
I'm researching how to fix it.
Oh God.
And like for real.
You know how you gotta sneeze and
Oh, I thought you were seizing up over there. I was about to be like, oh shit. But yeah, like for real. And it's so deep, right? Because like I've asked people, like even like higher ups, yo, the culture around here sucks. How do we fix this? And they look at you like,
that whole meeting.
I don't really care to fix it. So let's start there. I'll give you an issue like, yo, such and such, like these associates are saying this, they're saying that, And I like, what do we do about it? Yo, I had a manager literally turn their back on me during the conversation about like how to treat associates, and was just like, yo, I don't really care about that. That's not important to me right now. I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
I know who that sounds like.
I'm like, yo, how was that even? How was that a thing? So like, for real, we're gonna bounce back to it, right? Because people are just at their job to get a paycheck. I ain't even about to sugarcoat that.
Right.
Everybody, like the managers, the associates, even people at our level, they just there to get a paycheck. You see people even at our level who's supposed to be like leaders. Like, it's okay for the managers to be bosses, right? It's okay for like managers to be bosses, but people in our position are supposed to be literally leadership. It's literally leadership. Like, yo, you gotta know people. You gotta be like, you gotta like walk with them, carry them to the finish line damn near, and like support and uplift. Right. And you got people in our position who just straight up just like, yo, fuck that shit. Every time something comes, like if their job gets harder, they're literally they checking out. You got them, they come in all day long. They're like, yo, I'm ready to go. I don't care about none of this. And I'm like, yo, what are you here for? And I asked the guy, I was like, yo, what do you do? Literally, like, what do you do? He was like, what are you talking about? Bro, what the fuck do you do for a living? Is he, like, every day he's complaining all the time, man, I'm ready to go. Man, I'm ready to do this. Man, fuck these people. Man, this sucks. And I'm like, all right, bro, I feel you, but what the fuck do you do for a living, man? It's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, bro, what do you do? Answer the question. What do you do? Are you special outside of here? Do you just like have something going on? Like, is there somewhere more important that you need to be, bro? What the fuck is going on with you? Why are you so upset? What the fuck is wrong with you? And I asked him this, and like the whole time he's looking at me like, I'm like, bro, you live, bro. I know for a fact you live in your mom's basement, bro. I know for a fact because you told me, bro. You ain't got no significant other. You ain't married. You ain't, and you older than me, bro. What the fuck do you do? And I'm like, bro, what do you want to do? If you ain't doing nothing, what do you want to do? So, and all right, so I ain't trying to like bash on that, cause like, yo, for real. You got a job, right? And it pays the bills. But bro, I need some of y'all to actually live up to something. Because I need y'all to understand, right? And we sat here and we talked about it for a whole 30 minutes about people who are they come to work, they pissed off, they upset, they mad at the world. Everybody is a target. And I feel you on that, yo. You pissed off that you in the position that you in, but you only in the position that you in because you put you there. Ain't nobody put you there but you. Me working the job that I'm at right now, I can't blame nobody else for working there. I can't blame nobody else for making me work there. I'm the one that signed that application. I'm the one that put my name on that joint. I'm the one that walked up in that damn office, goofy as hell with a fucking tie on, while the dude next to me was wearing sweats and flip flops, bro. I'm the one that did that. I can't be mad at nobody else but me. I can't be mad at nobody else. But if I'm there for the next 10 years of my life, also, I can't be mad at nobody else but me. That is my responsibility. That is my fault I did that. It ain't your manager's fault that you in that position. It ain't Coco's fault that you got to go do something that you won't necessarily, you don't like to do. You don't like to do it. It ain't her fault. It ain't Alyssa's fault that you got to get trained on something that you don't feel like getting trained on, or you don't feel like you should, or it ain't fair, or it's favoritism, bro. It ain't favoritism because you ain't the favorite, bro. It ain't favoritism because, bro, when I go there, I'm doing my job. We talked about it. We full circle now, right? Mm-hmm. We full circle. It ain't favoritism because I'm doing my job. I don't like none of y'all. Like, I'm just being real, bro. I don't know y'all. I don't know you. I don't know you enough to be favorites. But look, here's the problem. Marcus is a favorite because he gets the job done. You ain't a favorite because you ain't did nothing. Every time you come around, you complain. I can get Marcus to do anything, and my man don't even complain about it. And I'm like, yo, he should be cussing me out right now. He doing, and the problem is that, yo, every time, bruh, and it pisses me off so bad because, bruh, and I feel bad for Mark. I feel bad for people like Marcus, bruh. Because every time somebody don't do their job because they in their feelings about being at the job, I got to go call on Marcus to do it. Every single time, bro.
Y'all better stop because...
And that's just an example, right? But it's weird because, yo, I just had a dude quit. Because my dude, he sat down, he talked to us, bro. He was like, yo, I'm tired of people being like, everybody's so lazy. Everybody is trifling, bro. He was like, yo, every time I'm coming down here, I come down to work, and every time I come down here, it's like I see a whole bunch of other people not doing nothing, and y'all call on me to fix it. And when he cussed me out saying that, I couldn't even be mad at my man because he was right. Everybody come in, they get in their feelings, and they say, I don't feel like doing that. Or that's favoritism. I don't want you. Why you get this person to do this all the time? I got to do this. I got to be in manslaughter all the time. Why is it? But every time I get you to do something else, you drop the ball. Everybody dropping balls. It sounds like a basketball court. Everybody dropping balls everywhere. And this person, they flying over the whole court. And you mad at them because they flying over the court. They doing the whole Jordan from rim to rim. They ain't even had to touch the ground, and you mad because you on the floor, bruh. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to understand, yo, because everybody is so bent up on what the next person is doing, and this ain't even about subordinate leadership, none of that. Like, yo, for real, this is about you. I want you to close your eyes. You listening to this? I want you to close your eyes and think about what you do on a day-to-day when you wake up in the morning, how you react to things. How you respond to things, your routine, what you do on every day that you wake up. Because most people, I promise you, bruh, most of y'all ain't going to succeed doing nothing because you so busy worrying about what the person to the left and the right of you doing. And that's just being real. We got people in our position. I hate to play victim with shit, bruh, but I had a dude who got pissed off at me because he wasn't doing as good of a job as I was. And I'm like, yo, if you pissed that you ain't doing as good of a job as I am, bro, just practice it. And then not only that, but don't try to slander me, bro. Why you trying to drag me through the mud, bro? Because you fucking up stuff. Why you want to drag me through the mud? Should I give that person a second chance?
I think that you should let him know what he can improve on and how you can help.
But see, the letting him know what he can improve on and trying to help is exactly how I got into this position.
Then you have to figure out what his source is for why he's doing what he's doing and what.
Because he's just there for a job. He's just there for a paycheck. I'm just being real, and
I think that's too surface level.
And you may be right, but if he's too far gone, because every time I try to help you, you young buck, or you try to throw the age card at me, or I'm from Detroit card, or
give a fuck.
I've been working here longer than you card.
Nobody give a fuck,
bruh. For real, humble yourself. Sit down.
Sit the fuck down.
Sit down. Be humble. For real, like and bruh, y'all gotta stop acting like y'all know everything, man. Just because you grown don't mean you grown. Just because you grown don't mean you grown, man. Just because you made it past 20 don't mean that you grew with your body. Some people they ain't grow with their body.
Nope.
Some people ain't grow with their body, man. Some people stop their brain stopped growth at 20 and their body kept growing past 20, 30, 40, and 50, and they in their 30s anyway.
Ooh.
But look like they're in their 70s.
I ain't even going that part, but for real. Y'all gotta humble yourself. Y'all gotta grow. Like, and we talked about it on the previous episode where I said, look, you got to You got to learn how to be in the student seat, because the moment that you decide that you are too good to learn anything more, you have already died, because the opposite of growth is death. And if you choose not to grow, then you are dying anyway.
Two things. There was a post I shared on Facebook that kind of related to the icing of the topic, or maybe the crust of the topic, saying that
Too many metaphors. I'm confused.
What did it say? I think it said
Well, you should have been trying to find that meme while whatever you're talking about while I was talking.
Yeah, I probably should have. But it was real simple. It was like the reason why the workplace fails or the culture fails is because we don't address when bad things happen, or
we don't address when good things happen, but we address when bad things happen? No? All right.
Who has
I don't
the
think it's
post?
that one. It's some other thing. But the second one, I didn't post it, but I saved it. It was basically everybody's on this giant boat, and everybody's making smaller boats because the bigger boat is sinking. So that kind of related to.
Yo, that's so true. That is so true. Oh man, how many people like you just like you doing your job, and like everybody is supposed to be coming up with like a solution to an all around problem, but everybody is like, yo, this shit is so crazy. I'm thinking about going to another building.
So it says when there is no consequence for poor work ethic and no reward for good work ethic, there is no motivation. Did I say that?
Yeah, I seen that when you posted it. Yeah.
Don't be that person that thinks that you are above everyone and thinks that everyone below you or even around you can't learn something from each other. Always take a moment to figure out where you could do better and how you can push others to do better. And be that person to help make someone better. Don't just treat them based off of past experiences. At the end of the day, we're all human. We all have bad days. We all have bad weeks. At the end of the day, it's up to us to be human and treat each other with respect.
I get that, but I don't understand why. I just don't get
Why do you have to be nice to someone that's mean to you?
I can't do it.
Kill them with kindness.
What the fuck? Kindness don't kill.
It did.
No, it
Calm.
Oh no, it definitely does, because people get real petty when they see that you ain't matching them with the same energy. People get real petty, and the same dude that I was just talking about earlier, who tried to push up on me with his power, I looked at him. I was like, hey, calm down, bro. I straight up told, calm down, bro. It's all good. You be all right. So you gonna answer this question though, right? But yeah.
And if you're frustrated with where you're at in life, maybe you should take a moment to sort of reevaluate what you're doing with it.
Power's in your hands. You can change your own life.
Yeah, man. So yeah, and about that power thing, man. If you are the person who has the power to, and bro, I'm really gonna hate going here because it's gonna piss me off that Alyssa disagrees with it. If you are the person who has power, for real, man, yo, have integrity, man.
I don't disagree with that.
Cause like it's some real like, yo, no, but you disagreed with me earlier, and it's the same thing. Like you talking about people who don't have integrity, but they got power, and they
Then
don't,
shine
and
a light on it.
and they don't. But we not in a system that does that. Because if somebody was going to shine a light on it, somebody would have did it already. And like it's not like, yo, for real, we don't work around people who are afraid to show what they can do. You talking about people you talking about little white boys who will gladly destroy you just because you made them feel some type of way. I'm just being real. That's the type of environment that we work in, bro. So if you're the type of person who just like you got power, and you like, all right, yo, I don't really feel like doing what I'm doing, and the dude that I'm talking about, bro, I know for a fact you a music artist. But bro, just because you ain't making it in your fucking garage band don't mean that you can fucking destroy everybody else's life, dog. I'm just being real, bro.
At this point, you're a little too old for that.
I'm just
Find
being
something
real,
new.
bro. Like if your garage band ain't made it nowhere, dog, that ain't your people's fault, man. That ain't it. I'm just being real, bro. Like like for real, like your integrity, you had to have integrity, man. You had like just because you got power don't mean that you can use it and abuse it whenever you feel like it. When you just having a bad day, you can just go snap your fingers and just make somebody disappear just because you don't like the way they sound when they talk. Like, bro, come on, man. Y'all have to do better than that. So if you the type of person you got the power, bro, use it to better things. Like, yo, I'm sitting next to a person who said that she want the same power so she can make the world better. She want the same power so corporate America can look a way that corporate America ain't never looked in my life. Ain't gonna look in our children's life, our parents' life, our grandparents' life. Corporate America ain't never been that, but she desires to do that, and I hope she get it. But at the same time, like I look at the people who has the power now, and I'm like, yo, if the people who has the power, if they got the power, we can never get there. We'll never get there if these people got the power. If they continue to use the power with disingenuous to do disingenuous things, then like we're going to have a problem. Like I'm just being real. So if you're the type of person who got the power, bro, just like don't hold it over people, man. Be humble and do right, man. Cause like I don't like, and I know everybody ain't religious, but the Creator watching. The universe is watching, and and it's gonna come back.
Yep.
You can agree with that, though, right?
I agree with most of what you say. Just our approach is different.
Yeah, you was like obliterated all. She was like, just smother it with a pillow that says kindness. Just so
Give them one last chance. All right. No. Okay, you're dead. Cool. One less person in the world.
But Batman said that if a murderer, if a hero murders a murderer, the amount of murderers in the world is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I took longer to do it.
But you still did it.
They technically did it because I gave them chance after chance.
Anyway, y'all.
Chancey chance.
All right, so one more
English.
nerd talk. Like they say, with great power comes great responsibility. This has been. Are we signing off?
Yeah,
Okay.
this has been the Dirty
Trunk Podcast, where the elephant is always welcome. All right, like us on our social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Anybody got anything else to add? Like, why he just like decided to take it away?
I think he's ready to.
Nah, I'm already here. Y'all, we're getting real quiet.
I'm sorry. My nose is stuffed up, y'all. I can't breathe. Yeah.
I told you we get that mace.
What?
You're right on
Real
that.
market says, just spray it on the ground. Spray a circle of mace on the ground and just stand over top of it.
Take a deep breath.
Just take a deep breath. Just EBS.
It'll clean everything.
Everything. Literally everything.
Moving on.
It makes a great spice also.
Bye.
all right. So, like us on all our social medias. All the links to everything will be in the description below. The show notes. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button because we post videos every single week. Also, catch me on AJ McMullen on YouTube, as well as check out all of our events coming up. Meet me in person for in-person signings and meet and greets in the near future in various locations. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and cut it out there. Peace. Love y'all. See y'all next week.
Do better.
Together. Get it together. Put it in a box. Get it all together. Just get it together and shove it somewhere once you have it together. Sell it. Put it in the closet. Just get it together. Oh, sorry. Rick and Morty reference. If you didn't know.
Oh, goddamn.
But that has been the 100.
Yeah, the 100. Woo!
Oh God.
Oh, I thought y'all was gonna follow me in the weird movement. Yeah. So episode 100, y'all.
We did it.
We did it.
Woo!
We gonna do it again, right?
Yep.
200.
Here's a 100 more.
I'm waiting to see what our growth gonna look like in the next 100.
Are we gonna do season 2? Or are we just gonna continue off of 100?
Season 2.
We can do season 2.
100 season episodes.
100 episodes.
100 episode season.
That's what I meant.
You want to do that?
We could do that.
Fuck it, let's do it.
All right.
Season 2. Let's
What's
go.
the theme of season 2?
Eval Tall, destroy it all.
Do better. Do better.
Works. I don't know. We're just throwing out sayings here. Oh, that would be awesome.
What?
Like have like a collage of all our quotes throughout all the episodes. Or sayings, phrase, quotes. Ooh, we can have a quote book.
We can have a quote book.
Yay. Get you anxious.
Oh man,
Quote
I'm
that
gonna love this
started
as a little blooper reel at the end. Oh man, for real though, I would say. So, I mean, 'cause fuck it, since we still recording, might as well go ahead and say it in the microphone. But I'm gonna love watching what we're able to do from here, and by that I mean like if we continue keeping our head in the game, bruh, I don't have no doubt that we gonna continue like rising up. Cause like there's no way that we can continue talking like this and putting these messages out here where we fall.
Nope.
It's not possible. And I'm gonna let the reputation speak for itself.
Okay.
And
Agreed.
I know you coming with me. I know you here with me. I know you here with me. All right. Next 100. Next 100, bro. I'm ready. I would do a little prayer joint, but y'all over there fighting, slap boxing, and I think it just seems a little inappropriate. Plus, I don't necessarily do the bow your head kind of thing situation, but you know it's all good. We're gonna go ahead and close it out, man.
Bye.
Follow your dreams. Real talk. Follow your dreams. Just stop thinking about it. Do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I'm gonna turn that shit off.
Push it down. There you go.